everybody, it's Brittany from the Bosh blog, and I just wanted to take a minute to run through my January flip through with you guys. So first off on here, I start off with a January monthly spread to kind of look at the entire month. Normally I don't really do a cover page for my months. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, depends on, I guess, how much time I have and how I'm feeling. So this year I actually started doing something a little bit different with my monthly layout. On Black Friday I ordered a couple stencils off of Oopsie-Daisy UK. And so you'll see here her monthly spread stencil and her penguin stencil. Usually I stick with a color theme for every month, so obviously January is blue, and this is just my monthly spread. You can see here I started with my indexing with the tabs and everything to quickly get to where I want to go here. So next we have a kind of like a goals page. Normally I do a goals bingo, but this time I again followed Oopsie-Daisy's lead and went with a coloring page. So every time I finished a task here, I would color it in. Obviously it's not completed yet. I still have some where I marked them that I did them, but I didn't color them in. So I'll finish that up. But this coloring page is from Snail Scribbles, which you can also find at oopsiedaisyuk.com. And I really like this because it went with my theme of the year, which is grow, my word of the year. So I thought it would be nice to kind of follow that through with my January goals. Next I have my week 1 page. Obviously I didn't do much in week 1. I was still trying to set up my entire bullet journal, so this kind of took the back seat, but this is what my layout looks like before I put any tasks or anything in it. And then here's what it looks like when it's actually completed and has tasks in it and everything. You can see there's a place for each day of the week, a menu over here, which I do some meal planning with, a habit tracker. I always find the little accomplishments that I make during the week kind of help me feel better and show me some accomplishments. And I have my social media tracker over here and main things to do for the week. Again, another weekly spread here. And then next I have a 20 in 2020. This is another Oopsie-Daisy prompt, I guess. Every week she comes up with a list with me challenge. So the first week of the year was 20 in 2020. So I marked 20 things I wanted to do this year. Another thing that I do every month is a 10K challenge on a blog Facebook page. So these were tasks I wanted to do during that 10K challenge. Here's another Oopsie-Daisy prompt, 20 facts about me. So I wrote those down. This page obviously is not completed yet. One of my goals for the year was to come up with a morning routine. I'm still struggling with that. I don't like to get out of bed in the morning, so I'm still working on that and figuring that one out, so that'll eventually be filled in. Then in week 4, I came across a different type of weekly spread on Facebook. Somebody had posted something similar to this, and I just adjusted it to my own liking. So basically it shows you the week and everything up here, and then there's a smaller box for each of the days of the week. I don't usually do a lot on the days of the week, so I thought a smaller box would be fine for me. Over here, this is like a running list of tasks that can be done multiple times a week. This is almost like a traditional bullet journal, how it's supposed to look like. where it's just like a list of tasks, basically marked off whatever day you did them. Here's my habit tracker, again, always evolving. My meal plan for the week, and then I put a little spot here for next week. Usually I don't think that far ahead unless I know something's happening, but there's empty space here, so I just put that in there. And then again, my social media tracking, which this is also an Oops-a-Daisy UK stencil, so I appreciate that. Here's another week 5, everything's filled out. I like this layout a lot better because, I mean, number one, it's pretty quick and easy to set up. The other one was slightly more time consuming and a little bit wasteful because I don't use like my weekly days too much. I'm really minimalist. I like to do things pretty quickly. I don't have a lot of time to set things up, so the quicker it is, the cleaner it looks, the happier I am. So that's the weekly. I think that's the last week in January. So then here are 2 more List With Me challenges by Oops-a-Daisy UK. 20 things that make me happy and 20 places I'd like to visit. I really enjoyed doing these 2 because it kind of forced me to think about myself and look more inward, which I don't think that I do very often. I'm more worried about like what makes other people happy and making them happy and what they want, what they need. So actually taking the time to think about myself, it was nice. It was almost like self-love, self-care. So I really appreciate her doing that List With Me challenge and hosting that. And the last page for January is January in Review. I really like to do these January or like monthly in review pages. What it does is it kind of helps me reflect on the month and remember things that we did during that month. I did, Sydney wanted a braid like in Frozen, so I French braided her hair for the first time, which will definitely go in her yearly scrapbook, so I can look back through these and say, okay, I can put Sydney's first braid in the scrapbook, or I don't know, I enjoy looking back on that. It helps me, because it helps me reflect and focus on the good things that happen, because a lot of bad things obviously happen and we tend to focus on those bad things more. So doing a monthly in review kind of helps me get grounded and remember to focus on the positives. So that's it for my January flip through. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration for your own bullet journal. If you guys want to leave a comment, have a question, anything like that, definitely feel free to do so. But I'll see you all next time. Thanks.